will you be able to continue your political journey even if it is not able to capture the power, irrespective of success or failures in capturing the power? Are you sure about continuing your political journey?
Yes, I'll tell you why I came at all in the first place. To challenge the status quo, to do away with the stagnancy, and to tell people that yes, integrity and honesty has a place in that assembly. And that is why I'm here. That is my life's work. I've done my bit as an actor. This is the rest of my life.
We are always confused with this issue of Kaveri water dispute, which has been brewing for how many years, I don't know. There is a tribunal which gave some 192 cm, and now the Supreme Court has reduced it. I think both the parties are unhappy all the time. And then there is some board to be formed, which I think Karnataka doesn't agree, etc. What are your views, and what do you think?
So it is not such an insurmountable problem if the politics will just stand aside and logic will come into place, logistics will come into place, then we can quickly solve the problem. But it seems like people are driving it. They are not. It can be solved, but it has to be left to the actual users. There was something called the Kaveri family. The farmers had a communion. They spoke to each other, and that begat better results than all this squabbling in the court. Because ultimately, Kaveri was there when we were monkeys. And it will still be there. We only hope that we don't pollute it, that you can't call it Kaveri anymore. That's happening. What we can do, as far as whatever the numbers, we'll have to fight for our rights. We will. We can't even bring about the logic of riparian rights, because nobody seems to be hearing. But there is something that has to be done which they are not doing. That's because politics is meddling with it. Too many cooks is spoiling the river. But what we can do, the best we can do in a situation like this, is to conserve water. The rainfall in Tamil Nadu is enviable, very enviable compared to other states. We have abundant rain, and we have been draining it all away with disregard. In the last 40 years, promises have been made. We have two rivers. The very reason why the British chose this as a vantage point was because of these two rivers and the waterways. We've ruined it all. That's what we have to take care of. We have to take care of our water bodies and conserve and garner all the rainfall that we are getting. That's the best that we can think of at this moment. But the debate for riparian rights and water to come into Tamil Nadu will continue. It's now become boring for the onlookers, because we know why it's going on. It's pure politics, and it should move away from it and come towards the people.
What is good for Tamil Nadu? A strong national party like BJP and Congress in the center, or a coalition of all regional parties forming a central government? Which will be better, in your opinion, for the development of state?
I think we must have the federal outlook. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I have some supporters here for that. We must, and the diversity of the nation demands that. And we must have that, and that will be the best policy to pursue. Whatever happens in the center, whether it's coalition or it's a large government, we should never let go of the regional rights. And we should have that, not wait for concurrence on every little step that we are taking forward. That's our view. That's Makkal Needhi Mayyam's view.
If you become a power source, I'm not saying a chief minister, I hope you understand. If you become a power source, what you will do first for education institutes, for industry and for public?
As we have been discussing, education will have to create graduates who are employable, which means the quality will have to come up. Industry, I'm going to talk to all you people and come out with a policy. That's as simple as that. And whatever happens, as you say, whether it's power or not, we will continue to talk for the betterment of Tamil Nadu. That will continue.
My question is that though the past we cannot do postmortem, it's very important that we learn from the past mistakes so that we don't repeat those mistakes. So what are the three important things which you feel should not be done in Tamil Nadu or in India to make sure that our future is bright?
There are so many that we could quickly list. For example, if Ficki's study shows, I think 2016, that 80% of the educated lot are not employable. That's a dire state to be in. And that's why I'm pushing towards small business enterprises, because at least they will divert their attention towards better self-improvement, and more employment opportunities would come out of it. Right now we have engineers ready to become village administration officers, PhDs who sign up to become village administration officers. That should change. And I think, having been part of skill set development council in Vicky, I feel that that's a new satyagraha that the nation should take up. Developing the skill of the nation in every vertical. I used to be the Media and Entertainment Skill Development Council chairman for a while, and we took up that responsibility with pride. So we have the many things. What should be done, we all know. The government should be running proper educational institutions, at least monitoring whether they are being done. Instead, spends most of its energy in task mark. That could be done by any entrepreneur. But whereas big officers are set about to take care of a business which anybody could take care of. But there are certain responsibilities that the government will have to come forward and take it and see that discipline is maintained, be it in the industry or education. They can be strict but also helpful, and that's what they should do. Now, it's neither this nor that. It's total disregard. They've eschewed us and continued with their lives.